That's right. Fried fig pasta. Fried fig pasta. Now, the reason why I think this will work, will work, because I've had pasta of eggplant, okay? Melanzana. So it's about the texture. That's what I think the figs will do. I really like the texture of figs, and I'm going to take each one, cut off the stem. I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to salt them, and then I'm going to fry them. I'm going to make my sauce alongside it, low and slow, and then I'll fry these up and I'll drop them into the sauce one by one. I don't know how many I'm going to put in. I'm going to just judge by eye. This will make a lot of sauce. So I think the key ingredient here is the salt, right? And for a little bit of kick, I'm going to put a little bit of chili, just a little bit. I want to see what the fig does to the sauce. So let's get cracking. We do what we can, right? I'm going to leave it at that. So I took 10, I washed them, but then I cut off the stems and I cut them in half. So I guess this is 7 figs. I cut them in half. I'm going to scoop out the flesh. So look at the flesh. It kind of looks like ground beef. We're gonna fry this up lightly. It looks remarkably like ground beef. That's all the flesh. I used all of the figs, the pan of oil. What I want to do now is I want to salt it like I would meat. Okay? I don't know much all the way through on the front. Again, it's all about the texture. I want this to dictate the taste. This is going to dictate the texture. Let's see what happens. Come along with me on this journey of cooking. So I'm just going to let this, push this over here a bit. So there's the sauce. See? Melanzana in your sauce. I think that's enough. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour the whole thing, oil and everything. Lots of oil. Lots of oil. Pour this in. Okay. So there it is. Now we're going to mix it around. It may not even be enough to really make a difference. Okay, I can't help myself. So I scooped the flesh out of the other ones, but I forgot I had leftover ones. So I'm like, you know what? You only live once, right? I'm going to put some intact. There. Just so I could say there are figs in this tomato sauce. Let me stir this up. So the skin, I want to see how the skin's going to turn out too. Okay, good news. The sauce is great. The bad news is there's just not enough flesh. There's not enough fig. So I'm going to try and scoop out one of the whole figs. I mean, I might as well try and do that now. Oh, check this out. I literally just got lucky. I pulled out a whole fig. Let me get a plate. Okay. So here's towards the end of the experiment. This has been simmering in sauce for an hour. I literally just fished this out. Look at that, eh? I'm going to let this cool, and then I'm going to taste test it. This is amazing. It's a touch sweet. Oh my God. It worked.